Purple Flowers Part 2. After I've let the underpainting dry, I started to layer on some hard and soft pastels with the goal of creating a light pattern and a dark pattern. And also paying attention to warm and cool greens, how they play off each other, and even warm and cool purples and violets. And I'm also paying attention to carving out a little more shape, negative shape around the flowers. This is a very soft, chocolatey brown pastel. You can see how it's starting to form some shapes in there. And for those of you watching that are beginners in pastels, I always break my sticks. I work in kind of no bigger, this would be like about the biggest width, because I like to be able to vary my strokes. Imagine this was the size of a paintbrush. You wouldn't be working in a really huge brush, so why would you use a really huge stick unless you're working on a huge painting? Another tool I use at this point will be pencils, my pastel pencils, to blend as I add more color. And also another helpful tool to add to your equipment with pastels would be Divine Charcoal. Very, very helpful. It just sometimes is all you need to soften a color or harmonize an area. It's a little softer than if you picked up a black pastel. So I'm kind of paying attention to the overall shape. That being the positive and the negative. And adding another layer of light, the lightest leaves that I see in the center area there. As well as lighter highlights on the flowers and the cute little centers of these. That too I'm also designing as I go, creating a pattern to move your eye around. And letting some of them go right off the page. Don't try and contain everything. Again, I'm working light on top of dark, always. I'm not big on rules, but that is a rule you need to pay attention to. If you start to do dark on top of light, you will get mud. So here I'm adding two different colors in the same value, like a peachy color and a more of an ochre-y color. But they're very close in value. And I can even pick up a warm pencil and lightly, very lightly, just skate over those two colors to just gently blend them without over blending, so you can still see the colors peeking through each other. And I'm going to get this cast shadow on this side of the ledge, the deck ledge. All right, part 2.